I'm Johnny Scoville. I have issues. And this is Chase. I don't know if I have issues. Well, I do, but I don't know if this constitutes issues. 5 peppers, a couple T-Rex, a pratali, a couple scorpions. Is that having issues? I don't know. Got some great peppers here from Clayton Hollingsworth. So thank you, Clayton. We're going to be eating his golden pratali. So we're going to have that, or a mustard. I'm not sure if it's a mustard or golden, but either way, it's gorgeous. So we're going to eat this one. And then I've got a white scorpion from Uncle Bull Cow. Look at that. I got a white knight from Uncle Bull Cow. Look at that. Huh? I got a mustard T-Rex. And a gorgeous T-Rex yellow. Man, is that a pretty one. So, we're going to eat those. Let's start with the white ones. So how you doing? I think I'm doing pretty good. Sometimes it's hard to tell, you know? All right, so let's see how I do in my cutting today. Oh, what a great catch that was. Oh, it smells good. Oh, I love peppers. Look at that. That pretty interior, kind of a lime green placenta. Oh, it smells so beautiful. It smells fruity. All right, White Knight, Uncle Bull Cow. I am Johnny Scoville, and this is Chasey. It's fruity. 5 out of 10 for fruity. No smoky, no earthiness, no sweetness. I give it a 3 out of 10 for floral and a 1 out of 10 for bitterness. And heat is pretty low heat. This is the white scorpion. Beautiful. The reason I selected those 2 peppers is they're both white. I was wondering how similar they were in taste. The second one was probably a 5 out of 10 for fruity, but there was some sweetness. Maybe there was no earthy or smokiness, but there's probably a 3 out of 10 for sweetness. 2 out of 10 for floral notes, and it really wasn't bitter. I would say on those for heat, pretty similar with heat. Let's go with the mustard T-Rex this time. Wow, it's cool interior. Look at the color of that interior. Isn't that neat? Oop, lost a seed. Wow, really neat. Wow. For the aroma, that sort of smells interesting. It almost smells earthy but sweet smelling. Mustard T-Rex. Oh. That was a weird one. That started off tasting absolutely perfectly picked, the right time, and then it started to taste like an immature pod as I continued to chew it. So the initial flavor was really good. Then it sort of tasted like a little on the premature side, a little greenish. Still delicious. The next one I'm really kind of excited for. This is the T-Rex Yellow. This has quite an interior. Look at that. A lot going on in there. Smells free. You know what? There's not much citrus aroma. And sometimes in these guys, they're citrusy. We'll see if it translates in flavor because it's not really coming through on aroma. Wow. That started off good, but got sweet after I started chewing it. So it got better as I chewed it. The citrus notes weren't really there up front, but they were there on the back end. That was a weird pepper. Really good flavor, though. 6 out of 10 on fruity. No earthy, no smokiness. 3 out of 10 on sweet. 2 out of 10 for floral. No bitterness. Pretty hot though. This one's from Clayton, Hollingsworth. The first 4 pods were from my friend Uncle Bilkow. This is from my friend Clayton. Oh, this one is incredibly ripe. It's perfect as far as the time. I think it's a mustard pratali. Could be golden, I'm not sure. The thing about mustard pods is I think they're one of my favorite pods if they're picked right. If you get them in the right window and you pick them at the right time, the flavor is so amazing. But if you don't get it right, but it's such a small window, I think. You have a much more narrow window compared to like a chocolate pod or a red pod. The fun thing that's happening now is they're end of the season pods. And when, end of the season pods, what happens is they're on the plant so much longer to mature that they almost get like a fermenting process. They're almost always sweeter. The flavor on winter pods to me are so much better. I've been saying for a long time, some sauce company needs to make a hot sauce using just winter pods, or late season pods, because they really are different tasting. That last pod, there was no fruitiness. It was a 7 out of 10 for earthiness. There was no smokiness. There was really no sweetness. Maybe a 3 out of 10 for floral, a 3 out of 10 for bitter, but it was wicked hot. That last one, very, very hot. I don't know if I should say that was a challenge. I'm not going to put that down as a challenge. That won't be in the challenge section. That wasn't enough. I have issues, but it's not worthy of calling this a challenge. Great peppers, though. Tasted so good. So, what are you doing today? I got a lot of stuff to do today. Whatever you do, do it with enthusiasm. In the description box, you're going to see a link for Uncle Bull Cow in Clayton, Hollingsworth. Check them out. Great growers, both good men, for real. On the bottom, you're going to see my son, Johnny Scoville Jr., and the lifeboat. Up on top, Pepperology, which is geared towards brand new people, new chili heads. Lots of instructional videos about how to raise your tolerance and how to do it in a thoughtful way without really hurting yourself. A lot of information about terminology and things you need to know and things you should do and things you shouldn't do. The other one up on top are the 26 most painful challenges I've ever endured. Please check them out. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the Heat.